John Manager Luke Garrard, before we get back to FA Cup action as we welcome Welling United tomorrow afternoon. Luke, is it come at a nice time to have a break from the league and look forward to some FA Cup action?
Listen, I've been asked that many a time this week. It's only good if we get a win. To have that little bit of a release from the league action like you suggest and focus on a sort of a cup run, yeah, great. As long as come 5 PM we're in the hat, and we're in the hat as a lone club as opposed to a replay the next week. For us, it's about getting a win on the board, and how we do that is very much important in terms of our mentality and our mindset leading into the game.
Yeah, obviously we've been known for our FA Cup runs, especially in the last 2 years. Is this almost a different sort of challenge where Welling United, the underdog club, come into a National League side? Is it a different mindset you've got to have for tomorrow?
I think we just got to be professional. I've watched them several occasions, watched them in their cup game against Gosport, the games against Eastbourne and Farnborough. They possess some real pace in the wide areas, got some real quality in the forward areas in Tristan Abrahams. He's playing a level above our level last year, and you've already seen his 4 goals in 5 games, and it's a great return for him. We need to make sure we're professional. We've, like you said, been the underdog in many occasions in the last 3 years, let alone the last 2, and there's been a mindset in terms of us being the underdog, and tomorrow Welling come here as the underdog, but we need to know that regardless of what goes on, it's 90 minutes of football. We need to perform to a level, and we need to be ready for what they have to offer and ensure that we are playing at our maximum tomorrow.
Yeah, obviously it's a competition. I've already said that we've had success in. Has that been your message to some of the new players who maybe weren't here for the last few cup runs? Have you kind of instilled that message of how much this competition means?
It's the best competition in the world, and I've played in it and I've managed in it, and to get to the third round 3 years in a row is fantastic. And I said to the group, and I've alluded to it all week, that why not again? I said it after the Millwall third round, I said it after the 5th round against Everton, I'm going to say it again after the 3rd round against Accrington. Someone's going to come out of the pack and someone's going to have a run in this cup, and listen, we have the makeup of that, we've had the experiences of that. The group have had, Dave Stevens has been the longest serving player with us, and he had the experiences with Blackpool the years before, being Jamal, Femi, Ashmore. We had the experiences of Southend, and we need to ensure that we draw upon the experiences of last year, because we got a real good core group that experienced getting to the 3rd round against Accrington, and we need to utilise that tomorrow, because I'm not foolish. They're coming here and they're going to be playing 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. They're going to leave everything out there, and that's the message I've been giving the group. We've watched them at length. We've done exactly what we'd do in the National League game. We've prepped them like we would do in a National League game. We've given them huge respect. They've come here, they've played 3 games, 2 ties, but they've played 3 games. Both their original ties were away from home, and they're coming here again away from home. And like I said, I know Danny Bloor in terms of what his message is going to be to their players, and that's going to be, can we get into the 1st round proper? And that's what we want as a group. We want a cup run. We want to ensure that we're in the hat come Sunday, Monday night, whenever it is.
Yeah, obviously I had a full week to prep after the Chesterfield game. How has recovery gone and preparations for this game?
It's been good, because obviously we've had Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the last 3 weeks, and to have a free week leading up to the FA Cup is nice. You can refocus the group, you can recharge, and you can also prepare and get on the grass, and that's exactly what we've done this week. We know their shape. He's picked the same team in his last 3 games. He's got the likes of personnel that he's been bringing off the bench that he's quite comfortable with. I believe they have a lad that's going away on international duty, Bramble. They had Vaughan, they had White, they had Lemmer that come off the pitch on Saturday against Farnborough, so I can imagine that's going to be late fitness tests for them. But I can't control what Danny Bloor does. I can't control what their dressing room does. I can control what I can do in this dressing room. And if we play to our maximum tomorrow, they're going to have to play out their skins to beat us. We know the rules in the FA Cup. It's not the best team wins. So we can't leave any stone unturned. There's got to be a focus that we're coming here and getting the job done. And that's exactly the message I'll be giving to the group come 1:30 tomorrow in prep for our game against Welling.